Good day everyone, and welcome back to Age of Mythology Retold. I just got the confirmation that we did in fact get the pin-up version of Bastet, or Bast, as it were. I'm not gonna be able to see the portrait until after I start the game, but still, it's a nice little reminder of how strong we are as a community. Separate from that, I am just very excited to play a game of Age of Mythology after a very difficult day of work. Let's see where this takes us. I am not playing on denial. Actually, no. It's fine. It's fine. I'm being a bit harsh right off the gate. I think the first time that I played on the River Nile was also the first time that I've played Age of Mythology on this channel. And when I did that, the thing that happened to me was that I simply did not get myself a god that had the ability to transport units from one side of the river to another without it being a massive pain. Right now, I do have that opportunity because I'm playing as Hades, one of the many gods that has the opportunity to travel across water with relative ease. Naturally, if you want to actually, I forgot that I needed food. Oh well. Naturally, if you want to actually, get anywhere with any of the gods, in fact, you are going to have to, scout this area, create a bunch of, maybe not necessarily transport ships, but at the very least fishing ships. However, that's still better than dealing with the absolute hassle of creating, what are they called? Transport, having to micro your transport, and all this, that, and the other. So, let us not deal with the harsh realities of having to deal with transports and stuff. Cheaper myth units is going to be amazingly useful. My opponent is Thor, which is usually bad news, on account of, the Norse are very incentivized into rushing as early as possible, so that's going to be a bit of a nightmare to deal with, but do I care? No, not particularly. I think I should be able to counter at least some of the earlier raids. And if that doesn't happen, well, I'll figure something out eventually, I think. One of the biggest questions that I need to remember, which I currently don't remember off the top of my head, is how well, that answers that. Hades does not have access to Hermes, and while I could realistically just spawn a premium Pegasus, dealing with either of these is going to be a bit less than ideal when I could have just had my Pegasus. Now, considering that we're going up against the Norse, I would argue that we would be better off with well-rounded infantry and access to hip aspests in Classical Age. So I'm going to go with Ares, even though I've heard that he's a bit less favored in any sort of... in most of the engagements. I also understand that I need to probably be a bit faster at picking up my minor gods, but yeah, especially because of that. Fortunately, I am playing offline, so it literally does not matter. One of the things that unfortunately is a bit stressful is the fact that my opponent has chosen Freya. Freya is she's a bit difficult if you want to go for nothing but infantry. Well, actually, no. She's fine. She's fine if you want to deal with her as infantry. She's not going to be fine if you want to be dealing with her with archers, which is what I've got. At least my opponent didn't get any good relics either, from the looks of it. Or at least one of his relics isn't actually good. The other one might be decent, but we'll never know because I don't fancy finding out what he got right now. Oh yeah, technically I have access to 2 trickles because of the Vault of Erebus. Wish I had remembered about Vault of Erebus a wee bit sooner, but my memory is not what it used to be. I'm getting old, I'm getting tired, and I'm very, very sleepy. God, that sounded depressing. Hopefully you can make this funny, Eric. You can make this funny, right? This is just a joke. I'm not getting too old for this. To be fair, I'm getting too old for a lot of things. I forgot that I need, let me check my notes, create villagers apparently. In fact, not only have I neglected to create villagers, I've also neglected to collect large wads of food, which can only go well, and isn't going to have massive consequences against an opponent that spams units that you're supposed to counter with infantry. Namely, cavalry, and then also anti-infantry units, and then also additional stuff that's just going to mess you up, like, really, really quickly if you're not properly ready for them. Now that I think about it, I'm not exactly sounding sober. I need to be even more depressed than I usually am. I need to channel my inner Raven of Teen Titans. I think that's the way to go forward. To truly convey the message that I am, in fact, very undercaffeinated. Is my opponent doing anything against me? I feel like he's not. Which, honestly, that does genuinely feel like I'm, what's the words? You know that feeling when you think that you've got a math equation figured out, only to find out later that you've done everything wrong? Yeah, that's how it feels at the moment. Oh boy! Right then. More archers, because archers are good. Especially as Hades. Let's outboom our opponent by a factor of whatever the factor is. I cannot bother to remember. No, you. Oh. I forgot that I got a free Scylla as a non-Dionysus player. G'day. Why you don't... There you are. Let's kill you. And also let's potentially scout with Scylla a little bit. Just because I think that I'm gonna be better off trying to find something to do. G'day. Oh no, you went with Pragi. It's not like I've got one of the best counters to infantry in the whole game. What have you been gathering? Food? Yeah, let's get away from that. Oh, hello. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill a lot of you. I'm gonna pick all of these. I'm gonna need to create some gold. I'd rather gather some gold. And then I'm gonna maybe assemble some more food and wood. And hello. Go away. Is that the Oracle? It is the Oracle. Cool. Hello. Yeah, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Yeah, you thought you had me, but then you didn't. No, not my Manticore. Although, to be fair, I think that he's about to die faster than even he realizes. Yeah, I've only lost like a few units. He's the one that lost massive quantities. Brother, I don't think you understand, but that's not exactly going to do a whole lot against me. My everything is unfortunately rather slow. I suggest that you move away, brother. Come on. There we go. Oh hey, I can do this now. Man, they weren't lying. The new patch really does make everything simpler for basically anyone that castle drops. Nope.
Help!
Nope. No. Go away, brother. Go away. We don't need you. We need not to bother with such petty trivialities of life. Let's move away from you. Yes, please, please. Yes. Yes, cool. That's brilliant. What's this? Oh yeah, ship of fingernails. I could realistically gather that and create the one relic / bonus combination that's going to actually allow me to generate everything with everything. Whee! Let's create a bunch of chaos! God! I've neglected everything! At this point, it does not matter. I'm pretty sure there was a message that has just been sent. Yep, there definitely was a message. I'm not answering that. Oh yeah, Shafts of Plague, whatever. Archers, infantry, cavalry, whatever. Look at this field of destruction and tell me that it's going to matter, because it straight up just will not. Oh no, not my Gaudi. No, not my Manticore. Are you for real, though? Have I lost everything? Oh, there's a Cyclops. Let's move you out of there, actually. You were not moved out of there fast enough. I just think that creating a couple of these is going to make all the difference in the world. Oh, I have 0 gold. Alright. That's fine then. I mean, what's the worst that can happen if I run out of gold? It's not like it's one of the most important important resources in this bloody game. I also feel like I need like a few vills on favor. 5 should be enough. And maybe as a matter of fact, I should also utilize the draft horses in order to make my siege just that little bit faster, because right now they're a bit slow on the whole like speed thing. Also, I didn't do this. That feels like a misstep by me. There we go. Man, these guys, what are they called? The Sentinels. They benefit tremendously from having access to like ballistics. I think the tech is called ballistics. The thing that lets you not miss your target 90% of the time. And I think we're done with this. I think we are done. It's a fairly quick game. I am very excited that I've done everything right. It doesn't happen very often, but yeah. Yeah. Decimating my opponent's base over here with an earthquake and also taking down just about everything with just a couple of catapults really put a spanner in the works for this Thor AI. Oh hey, look at that! He tried to advance to Mythic Age. Little did he know that wouldn't have made a difference. Actually, maybe it would have, because this is unprotected, this is borderline unprotected, this is unprotected. Then again, it's not like there's anything there. Most of the action is here, here, and a little bit over here. And also this is very heavily protected, so yeah. Cool.